Hi, this is Glenn Andrade, and in this video, I'm going to show you how to start affiliate marketing for beginners on YouTube. So stay tuned. Okay, so if you're watching this video, you're probably already familiar with affiliate marketing, but you're not quite sure where to start. No worries, we all have to start somewhere, and today I'm going to be walking you through 5 steps that you need to get started with affiliate marketing. All right, so what is step one? Step one is simply finding your niche. All right, you need to choose a niche, and my best advice on this is you want to choose something that you're either passionate about or you have quite a bit of experience with. Now, this isn't, an absolute necessity that you're passionate about it. I know plenty of people who have started a niche that they're not passionate about and making money with it. What's important though is it helps you if you are passionate about it or you have some self-interest in it, so it keeps you motivated and keeps your visitors interested in what you have to say. So the next thing you need to know when choosing your niche is you want to try to niche it down as much as possible. So what do I mean by that? So for example, let's say your niche is sports. Now, obviously that is way too broad, right? Sports, it could be anything. It could be basketball, it could be baseball, it could be scuba diving. I mean, it could be a million things. So you want to niche it down. So as an example, you have sports as your main category. You want to niche it down further to, let's say, golfing, and then you want to go even further, for example, as golfing for beginners. And you would want to even go further than that, but I just wanted to give you a simple example of how you would niche something down. And the more you niche it down, the more targeted your audience is going to be. And this is also going to help you rank better because you're going to have less competition. All right, so step number 2 is choosing your medium. All right, so as you can see there on the screen, we have blogging or YouTube. Now, there are many more platforms that you can choose when building an audience, but these are the 2 main platforms. They're the most popular that you can use to build an audience. So as you may or may not know, starting a blog nowadays is relatively inexpensive. However, you do need to have some technical abilities because you're going to want to be able to create a website and post content to it regularly. Now, obviously, you can outsource this, and we'll talk a little bit about that in the following steps. But for now, I just want to strongly suggest that you use YouTube as your platform because YouTube is absolutely free. It's much easier to use, and it's much easier to rank for your content for. All right, so we'll talk more about that in a moment. But for now, let's move on to step number 3. And step number 3 is basically finding affiliate programs to join. So finding an affiliate program to join will depend mostly on the niche that you've selected, right? But I wanted to give you some basic tips for choosing an affiliate program. So one tip is you want to try to join an affiliate program that has high commission payouts if possible. And if possible, try to join a program that pays recurring commissions. If you're not familiar with recurring commissions, that just means that once you make the sale, instead of just making a one-time commission off of it, you will make commissions month after month after month. So for example, if you are selling some sort of software, those have recurring monthly billing. So lots of times you will be able to take advantage of that and you will get commissions on those monthly sales. Other examples could be services. Services will sometimes pay out on a recurring basis. So you want to look out and try to get those whenever possible. Some of the most popular affiliate programs out there include such programs such as Amazon Associates. Now, Amazon Associates is good and bad. It's good because you can pretty much find anything that you would want to promote because Amazon has such a wide variety of products in their marketplace. The downside is that it has low commissions. It goes up to 10%. And in my opinion, I mean, you can make it work, but I tend to go for higher commissions than that. The next one is ClickBank. ClickBank is great, especially if you're a beginner, and this is actually where a lot of beginners will start off. But these products tend to be, and they have various different niches that you can go after. As you can see here, we have health and fitness, home and garden, parenting, self-help, as seen on TV, e-business marketing. So pretty much it touches on almost every category you can think of. Now, the one thing about this I will say is that although the commissions are higher, they tend to pay higher commissions, even up to as much as 80, 90% sometimes. The average sale is lower. So just keep that in mind. Another option that you would have is a site called Share a Sale. Now there's tons of these out there, but I just wanted to give you some examples. And again, they offer in various industries, home and garden, fashions. If you wanted to go into the green industry or business, as you can see, you have lots of categories there. Another way to find your a good affiliate program is if you went directly, let's say that you wanted to find something, in our example, golf. So you would go in and type golf affiliates. And let me turn something off. I want to show you something. All right, so sorry, I wanted to turn off my extensions. I'm going to show you that a little bit later. But for now, I just wanted to show you, if you type in golf affiliates, as you can see, you can find, 13 best golf affiliate programs, high paying affiliate programs, top 10, best 10, and even individual, like my scorecard. That's looks like a specific site that has an affiliate program, as well as this. So that's another way that you can go about it. Okay, so let's move on to the next step. Is step number 4, and that is all about creating content, right? So obviously you need to have content to drive people to your videos. And I know this might seem a little scary, especially if you've never done it, but one thing to keep in mind is that you don't even have to be on camera. You can just show your screen like I'm doing in this video. I'm not showing my face. I'm just showing you the information. I'm sharing it with you guys. There's also other tactics that you can use, like for example, let me show you a video here as an example. Let's click on one of these videos here. All right, so this is a cool video. Is created totally by using software. Didn't have to shoot any of that, the actual content, the music, everything is already done for you, and you just basically set it up in using software. Now you can find more information in some other videos that I'll place in the link below, as well as the software that you can use. It's called Vidnami, and I'll place a link underneath as well, and you can learn more about how to do that. Now, if you are totally intimidated by any of this, including the writing, because you're going to need, you need to have some content, right? Even this script where I'm not showing my face, there's content on the page. There's something that's written, even if it's just an outline. So you can totally outsource that. There's a site called Fiverr, and it's a great site. They have all kinds of different services, from logo design to articles, blog posts, voiceovers, translations, etc. And the reason that it's called Fiverr is they started out where you can get a gig, what they call gigs, which is the services they provide by different freelancers for as cheap as $5. So like you get a Fiverr, right? So that's one. And then another one you can use is called Upwork. It's the same idea, but it's a little bit more upscale, I think. But there's great opportunity on there to find good, talented people to write your content if that's something that you do not feel comfortable doing yourself. All right, so the other thing I wanted to show you that I mentioned earlier is that when you're creating content, you want to be sure that you're doing good keyword research, and you want to look for keywords that have a good amount of search volume that's not too competitive. So earlier I actually turned off an extension there. I'm using 2 tools. Okay, the first one is called Ubersuggest, and this one I believe has a totally free option plan. This is a Chrome extension actually, and I'll show you an example of what it does, as well as another tool. This one used to be totally free. They are charging right now, but it's very cheap. You can get like 100,000 credits for $10. And so let me show you real quick what that does. So I'm going to turn on the extension. I have them both loaded, and I'll show you an example. So let's make sure that loads. I'm going to go ahead and hit return, and see all this new information popped in. So this is Uber Suggest information. It tells you the volume, the cost per click, the SEO metrics and stuff like that. So I've got both of these loaded in. This one is Uber Suggest, and this one right here is Keywords Everywhere, as well as this one, Keywords Everywhere. Now it's not loading the information. If I hit load metrics, it tells me it's going to use 16 of my credits. I'm not going to click on that, but basically it just gives you this information here. It tells you the volume, the cost per click, and the competition. And the competition is mostly referring to paid traffic, but you can use it as a guide just to see how competitive things are that you're looking for, and that's very helpful, and I highly suggest that you go ahead and use that, especially if you're on a budget. These are great tools. All right, so let's move on to the final step, which is basically driving traffic. And driving traffic is one of the most important aspects of affiliate marketing, right? You have to get people, you have to get eyeballs in front of your content. And there's two main ways that you can accomplish this. There's paid traffic, and then there's free traffic. Now, paid traffic is when you pay to get traffic to your website. For most people just starting out with affiliate marketing, this is probably not the best way to go. The main advantage of, and I'll tell you more about that in a moment, but the main advantage to paid traffic is that you can often get traffic to your website just as soon as you start paying for those pay-per-click ads. However, there are downsides to using paid traffic. Now, the main disadvantage is that there's actually a big learning curve. And although, theoretically, yes, you can get traffic as soon as you turn on your ads and all that, but in reality, there's a lot that goes on behind the scenes before that happens, because you have to do lots and lots and lots of testing. And lots of testing means lots of money. Then it can get very expensive. In fact, you should expect to lose money when using paid traffic before you can count on making any money, unless, of course, you're very familiar with running pay-per-click ads. The other drawback is that as soon as you stop paying for ads, your traffic just disappears. It just stops. That's it. So, for example, let's say you're low on your marketing budget one month. That's it. You're not going to get any business. You're not going to get any traffic. Now, the best option if you're just starting out with affiliate marketing is actually to use what's known as SEO, or search engine optimization. And there's a couple of reasons for this. So first is that it's actually much easier to rank in YouTube than it is to rank a website or a blog. And also, since this traffic is free, it doesn't cost you anything other than your time to properly optimize your videos and content. Now, I've done other videos on this subject, so please feel free to check out my channel for other videos on this. And yeah, so you'll know that the time that you spend optimizing your content is going to be well worth it, because once you start ranking, generally speaking, your videos will tend to stick a lot longer and potentially make you profits for a lot longer time. All right, so those are the 5 steps to get you started with affiliate marketing. And if you like this video, please subscribe to my channel. Make sure to hit the notify button to be alerted of any new videos which I put out regularly. And also, if you're interested in learning more about how to rank your videos on top of Google and YouTube, click the link below in the description for a free training that shows you how an underground internet marketer is making over $50,000 a month with this same strategy, and how you can put any competitive products in front of red hot buyers in 24 hours or less. So click the link below, and I'll see you next time.